Hey guys, welcome back to the PvP Pet Battle series, and today we are doing a team that Christian gave me, and that is a person that added me on Real ID and had a few pet battles with me yesterday, and we stumbled upon this team. Well, he told me about it, and I actually used it, and I was like, whoa, this team is very, very impressive. So it is the combo of the unborn val'kyr and the Stitch Pup. So apparently, once you use your hunt ability, it counts you as dead. Well, everybody knows that, of course. And the Stitch Pup's consumability will heal him for a big portion of HP, so it will. And apparently you can do this over and over again with the hunt ability, because it changes you to dead every single time, which is a new character dead apparently. So that is pretty awesome. The Stitch Pup then pretty much becomes invincible because you can redo this over and over again. So I have actually comboed the qiraji guardian with this because I wanted to have a pet that had good attacks against water types, because if I go up against a water type, and that will do a lot less damage for my undead attacks, which does suck, so I don't want that to happen. So I did pick up a pet that had flying attacks, and this is the first PvP pet battle where the dude ran away straight away, which I think he might have had a fair fight there because he had bunkers, and bunkers is very strong. And he also had the clockwork gnome, and I can't remember what his other pet was. It went by so fast. So yeah, that is a simple pet battle, and we are going into the real pet battle now. So I just want to remind you guys. What the hell? I want to remind you guys that if you want to see a pet in pet battles in the team, then please leave a message below and tell me what pet you would like to see for tomorrow's PvP pet battle. I am feeling a lot better now, so it is all good. And as you can see here, he has a squirrel, which is a critter type, which does a lot of damage against undead types. So I kind of cocked up here, so I went straight for the hunt attack because I was like, oh dear, I need to get out of here straight away. So we died, put a debuff on him, which is always good. And we are going to bring out our good old guardian, so he doesn't do as much damage. Now I probably should have used a team that went up against went good against critter types, because we don't want to be playing against critter types because they do a lot of damage, especially that squirrel did a hell of a lot of damage there to my poor pets. So we get a sandstorm up, which will stop that barrage off, which is pretty good. And of course he brings out his unborn val'kyr there because we had a humanoid pet out. And we bring our Stitch Pup out because he has a very good strong attack against undead attacks, which is the flurry attack, because it is a critter attack, of course, which is pretty awesome. So we will get a howl up, which actually does pretty much nothing here, so it does. So the howl will give him a debuff and do 100% more damage, but as you will see in a second, that really doesn't make too much of a difference. So his squirrel is quite speedy, and it does about a normal attack damage, which kind of sucks. So I probably might need to switch the howl out again, or else I might need to switch the flurry ability out, but I do like having the flurry ability there because it is good against undead types, of course. So we now switch back into our Stitch Pup, or not our Stitch Pup, our Guardian, and we are going to finish off the squirrel with, what are we going to use? We're going to use the Relentless Strike, which is kind of silly, and especially because he brings out his unborn val'kyr again. So this game is just a big old switch fest, as you can see. So I bring my unborn val'kyr back out, and we are going to use the hunt ability, if I can remember correctly, straight away. We do. We use the hunt ability, which is kind of good because that blocks his unborn val'kyr's Curse of Doom, hopefully. But I didn't count on this happening. So we kill his squirrel straight off with the hunt ability, and I come back to life, and I'm like, uh-oh. So he brings his unborn val'kyr out, which is kind of good. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just hunt straight away again, because we don't want to be getting that Curse of Doom hit. So we are back up, and he is now dead again. So we will get the Stitch Pup out, and he will use his Consume attack. And this is the first time you will see it. And there you go, 700 HP healed, which is pretty damn nice. And we shall be able to finish this unborn val'kyr off. Oh, he left with 5 HP, but the hunt ability kills him off, which is pretty damn awesome. So he comes back, of course, with his passive ability, which will bring the undead pet up for 1 HP. And as you can see, he is using, what is that attack again? Unstable, I can't remember what it is, but it puts a big debuff on the whole party for 9 turns. I think it is 25% extra damage. So he then brings his lichling out, which is the trading card one, which is pretty cool. So I thought to myself, I'll switch out, but then I went, no, we'll just let the guardling die, and then that means this pup can get another heal off, which is pretty awesome. And wait till you see the fail that happens right now. So Relentless Strike misses. My cross attack hits. Good. He is battering away at me because he's doing more damage, and my Relentless Strike hits or misses again. So that is fantastic. Unborn val'kyr actually dies because the Curse of Doom kills him, which sucks. And look at that miss rate. RNG really does fucking hate me in this game at times. So that is 2 pets dead in the one go there, which kind of sucks. So we will consume corpse up again, and we will get some HP back, of course, which will always be good. And thankfully we are faster, so he wasn't able to kill us in the one go, because he probably would have killed us there. So we'll heal him up, and thankfully the sandstorm is now away. That means we will do full damage with our flurry attack, which is pretty sweet. And he cannot run to the back line, so he is going to get hit with full force of the flurry and the debuff here. And wait till you see the amount of damage we do right now. So flurry, boom, 400, 400, 400. So we did about 1,300 damage in that one hit, which is pretty nice. So we finished him off. He is now on his passive ability, so he's staying around for the one turn. We have next to no HP left, and we will die this turn, of course. But he is now dead completely because of his passive, and I come back because of my passive, and he dies. I win with 1 HP and on the passive off an undead pet, which is pretty damn awesome. So that counts as a good win for me. So guys, thanks for watching. I've been thebullo, and I'll see you all later.